the Banerjee of Adamas University for inviting me in this platform to talk something, to share my experience with you. Most welcome all the participants in this online uh, platform. Actually, you are attending this 7 days national training program on Indian knowledge system for today is 5th day. It started from 20th of this month. Will continue up to 26th. Now, I am interested about this Indian knowledge system through my subject of specialization. So I want to orient you regarding my subject of specialization, and I do not know the composition of the these participants, whether there is any person from veterinary field or not. Whatever the field, anyone may be interested in this Indian knowledge system. I am sharing my presentation. My presentation is regarding ethno-veterinary practices. Ethno-veterinary practices. So I am sharing my presentation. You just see whether it is okay or not. It will be screen share, right? Select a tab to put entire screen. So
नहीं सर, हाइड करके प्रेजेंटेशन मोड कर दीजिए.
what to do?
प्रेजेंटेशन मोड सर.
Presentation.
No, actually
Stop presenting, right?
no. Show my screen anyway.
Show my screen anyway.
Minimize your screen. Minimize your screen. Yes.
Now
Yes.
it is okay. Yes or no?
Now okay, sir.
Okay, na? It is readable. 7 days national training program. Okay. Now you see the 7 days national training program on IKS, Indian Knowledge System. It is organized by Meadow Agriculture. Its logo is there at the left side in collaboration with Adamas University with the tagline Pursue Excellence. Its logo is also there. And my topic is Ethno-Veterinary Medicine, Traditional Healthcare Practices for Livestock. And I am from West Bengal University of Animal and Fishery Sciences, and I take this opportunity to orient you about my university first for 1 or 2 slides. Just you see, this is West Bengal University of Animal and Fishery Sciences, Kolkata. And this is a full-fledged university like University of Calcutta, University Jadavpur University, like that. It is a state-aided university offering veterinary courses, dairy technology courses, and fishery science courses. It is a unique type of university, and this is only one in our whole state. And actually, as per state agriculture university system, there is at least one agriculture university in each state. Now, many states have multiple such universities. Initially, all these courses were under the umbrella of agriculture, and with times, with more specialization, this veterinary, dairy, fishery part is bifurcated from the agriculture university, and emerged as a new university. So it is a new university, and this university was established in the year 1995. We have three faculties, out of which I belong to this veterinary faculty, so-called veterinary faculty, Faculty of Veterinary Animal Sciences. And this red color building, this is our headquarter at Kolkata, red color building. And the right side building is at Nadia district, the Faculty of Veterinary Animal Sciences in the district of Nadia, West Bengal. And you see this faculty is having a rich historical background, very rich. It was established in the year 1893. 1893, more than 130 years back, and still it is live. That is, it is contributing to the society. Otherwise, we cannot see the name and the history of this institute till date. So the name in the year 1893 was Bengal Veterinary College. Bengal Veterinary College was the second veterinary college in undivided Bengal in British India. The second veterinary college, the first one was in Lahore, now in Pakistan. And the degree, veterinary science related degree, was offered at that time by the University of Calcutta. And when the state actually agriculture system was developed and implemented in our country, this Bengal Veterinary College was merged with the BCKV, Bidhan Chandra Krishi Vishwavidyalaya, the first agriculture university in our state, established in the year 1974. So this Bengal Veterinary College was a part of this BCKV, 1974. And after about 20 years with BCKV, this veterinary faculty was bifurcated from BCKV and emerged as a new university, the WBUAFS, West Bengal University of Animal and Fishery Sciences, in the year 1995. And now this university is running as a government university with three faculties: veterinary faculty, dairy faculty, and fishery faculty. And this the today's course is related to veterinary faculty. So this is the history of our university. And this faculty is having two locations, one at Belgachia, Kolkata, where all the researches, including master's degree program, PhD program, are running, and at the Mohanpur campus in the district of Nadia, all the courses of undergraduate program are running. Actually, we have one undergraduate program, one diploma program at Mohanpur campus, and 18 master's degree program, different specialization of veterinary science, and 18 PhD programs are running under this faculty. Separate program, degrees are being offered. Now, with this background of my university, you see the today's topic is Ethnoveterinary Medicine, Traditional Healthcare Practices for Livestock. There are many keywords, important keywords. The first keyword is ethno, and the today's discussion topic is oriented about this 5-letter word ethno. Actually, the total Indian knowledge system, this total national training program, that is Bharatiya Krishi Gyan Parampara, integrating traditional wisdom for sustainable agriculture. This total, this theme is focused on this 5-letter word, ethno. And along with this, there is other two words, that is veterinary medicine. So how this ethno is related with the veterinary medicine? If you want to know, you should know what is veterinary medicine. and then healthcare practices. How these healthcare practices is related to veterinary medicine, and that is through the ethno practices. And these healthcare practices may be for human being or for the livestock. So today's focal point is on livestock, not the healthcare practices for human being is under the purview of today's discussion. So these are the very important keywords of today's topic. This topic, the ethno-veterinary medicine, traditional healthcare practices for livestock. Now, first, I want to discuss about the veterinary medicine. Then we'll come to ethno. So you see, what is this veterinary medicine? This veterinary medicine, it is a branch of medicine. Branch of medicine. It deals with prevention, diagnosis and treatment of diseases and disorders of animals. So if it is the medicine, that is prevention, diagnosis and treatment of diseases and disorders of human being, when it is veterinary medicine, it is same the area of concern, but in case of animal, this is being implemented. And this animal means the livestock, the pets, the wildlife, the laboratory animals, all are under this umbrella of veterinary. So our focal point is ethno practices in veterinary medicine. That is for whom? For livestock, pets, wildlife, lab animal. We can use the Indian knowledge system for their well-being, health and well-being and the welfare. And this veterinary medicine means there is surgery, maybe needed veterinary surgery and radiology. What is the area or scope of veterinary medicine? And veterinary gynecology and obstetrics, veterinary preventive medicine, veterinary clinical medicine. When there is a disease which may be preventable before occurrence of such disease, that is under the purview of preventive medicine. If there is a disease, liver disease or kidney disease or lung disease, so after occurrence of disease, we may cure it by some practices that is under the purview of clinical medicine. There is veterinary public health and epidemiology, what is very, very important nowadays. And you all know who are in this platform, online platform, what is One Health. One Health means doctors are there, veterinarians are there, engineers are there, common people are there, One Health. Health for the animal, health for the human being. And the public health, veterinary public health and epidemiology, this area or branch of veterinary medicine is looking after this One Health issues in our planet. So this is very important issue. Then the other para clinical subjects are there, based on which these clinical issues are being dealt. That is veterinary microbiology, pathology, pharmacology, parasitology, biochemistry, physiology, anatomy, and many others. So these are the areas where specialized researches are going on, specialized studies are going on, and actually we are offering PG courses in each of these subject area. We are offering PhD courses in each of these subject areas. And now we are thinking how the ethno practices can be collaborated with this veterinary medicine, that is with these subjects of area. How the ethno practices can help the surgery persons, can help the gynecologist, can help the medicine specialist, can help the public health veterinarians, microbiologist, pathologist, pharmacologist, whether we can use this Indian knowledge system, the traditional knowledge system in this specialized service area, in this modern area. This is the theme. This is the theme. Yes, we can use, but suddenly we cannot change everything by the ethno practices. But we can develop these ethno practices so that these areas can be developed, can be enriched rather. Now, the healthcare practices means giving the medical services to the diseased persons or the ailing persons having some disorders, etc., etc. So this is healthcare practices. And this livestock means what? Livestock means for whom these ethno veterinary practices will be implemented: for agricultural animals, for pet animals, for wild animals, for traditional lab animals. So we should know our animals for whom we are interested to propagate, to extend the knowledge of Indian science and tradition, that is the Indian knowledge system or the ethno system for our livestock. Which are the livestock? The first, these are the agricultural animals for which we are interested. I am a veterinarian. I am also interested. I am working in West Bengal University of Animal and Fishery Sciences as a professor of livestock production management, and also presently heading the Faculty of Veterinary Animal Sciences as Dean of the faculty. So we are interested about these cattle, buffalo, sheep, goat, pig, yak, mithun, camel, and the equines. So these are common animals available throughout our country. Cattle, buffalo, sheep, goat, pig, these are very popular, available everywhere. And this yak, mithun, camel, equines, these are having some regional specificity. In some regions, these are important. In other regions, these animals may not be important. But cattle, buffalo, sheep, goat, pig, the first 5 animals are very much important. So these are the agricultural animals, the farm animals, so-called, for production of milk, for production of meat. We depend on these animals, meat, and also the animal power is being used in the agricultural operations out of these animals. Now, this is a specific area, poultry. We used to mean the chicken or the fowl as poultry, but duck, quail, turkey, guinea fowl, geese, emu, all these animals are under the umbrella of poultry, giving giving meat as well as egg, meat and egg. If a bird is being kept for meat and or egg, this bird may be termed under the umbrella of the poultry. So these are popular. These are the diversified poultry species. And the first one, this chicken, is known for all of us. And these are the pet animals and the pet birds. We know these are cute animals, and these are sometimes called ornamental animals. And nowadays, these are popularly known as companion animals for the human beings. They are giving company to the animal, company to the human beings. And zoo animals are also important. The zoo mammals, zoo reptiles, zoo birds, these animals are available in the wild, and few animals are kept in some enclosures called zoo. So in all these are the traditional lab animals. Any drug developed or delivered are being tested with these lab animals before recommending to the human beings. So all these are animals for which we can think of use of these ethno-veterinary practices or the Indian knowledge system for their well-being, their welfare, health, as well as production. Now, you see the most important point, the ethno. Ethno refers, actually, you know, by this time, because you are attending 4 or 5 days, this is traditional knowledge, beliefs, skills, and practices of indigenous communities. So traditional knowledge, so-called ITK. You know ITK? Indigenous technical knowledge. Indigenous technical knowledge, it is concentrated in some communities, indigenous communities, in some pockets of our country. They have some beliefs that if we do this or if we do that, this ailment may be cured. They have some specific skills. That skills should be propagated. That skills should be documented. They have some specific skills being used for the healthcare practices. And this, in totality, the term ethno is being used. And this ethno, this term is sometimes synonymous used in our country as the ITK, or the use of herbs, plants, other materials. And sometimes this ethno and the Ayurvedic system of medicine are sometimes confused. And actually, as a whole, this indigenous technical knowledge, the use of herbs, Ayurvedic medicines, homeopathic medicines, all these are coming under the umbrella of ethno practices. Ethno practices. And you see, if you are interested, any of the participants are interested for doing any work with ethno, you see how the government of India is interested to explore and promote the rich heritage of Indian knowledge system. There is a Ministry of Ayush. Ministry of Ayush, Government of India, full-fledged ministry. It was formed in the year 2014, not very old. Initially, there was some ministry, some departments sporadically doing such type of works, but all these are combined and formed this Ministry of Ayush in the year 2014. What is the vision of this ministry of the government? Reviving the profound knowledge of our ancient systems of medicine and ensuring optimal development and propagation of Ayush system of healthcare. So we cannot demand right now that it is totally developed science. We can use this instead of the existing these veterinary practices or the medical practices. The vision is we can optimize this Ayush system through development and propagation. And under this Ayush, Ayurveda is there, the yoga and naturopathy is there, Unani is there, Siddha is there, and the homeopathy is there. You see the abbreviation of Ayush, AYUSH. A means Ayurveda, Y means yoga and naturopathy, U means Unani, S means Siddha, and H means homeopathy. So this is the scope of this ministry. So this indigenous traditional knowledge, Indian knowledge system, and this Ministry of Ayush are synonymous nowadays. And the government is very much interested to explore and promote this area for the healthcare system of human beings as well as for our animals. And anyone may be interested for their career, for their research career, for their likings in this area. Now, what our Prime Minister said, India is a treasure trove of herbal plants. It is, in a way, our green gold. So these herbs are our green gold. We can use this through the Ayush system of our country. Now you see, there are so many institutes, national institutes under this Ministry of Ayush. You may collaborate with these institutes. You may explore your career in these institutes. You may involve in any other ways you can search You see National Institutes of Ayurveda, All India Institute of Ayurveda in different locations, Rashtriya Ayurveda Vidyapit, Institute of Teaching and Research in Ayurveda, Morarji Desai National Institute of Yoga, National Institute of Naturopathy, National Institute of Unani Medicine, of Siddha, of Homeopathy, of Soa Rigpa, Northeastern Institute of Ayurveda and Homeopathy in Shillong, Northeastern Institute of Ayurveda and Folk Medicine Research in Pasighat. These are all national institutes having so many infrastructure and facilities. We can work together. We can explore our career also in these institutes. And you see there are some research organizations also. Central Council for Research in Ayurvedic Sciences. We have Central Council for Research in Industrial Research. We have Department of Biotechnology, DBT, GST, Department of Science and Technology. Now, these are specific council, Central Council for Ayurvedic Science, for Yoga and Naturopathy, for Unani Medicine, for Research in Siddha, for Research in Homeopathy, all separate Central Council under the Ministry of Ayush. So, if we are very specific, we can concentrate with the Central Council of Research in Ayurvedic Sciences, and the others may be involved in this Indian knowledge system. And you see there are regulatory commissions also. We demand, yes, this is the leaf and it is working excellent in this disorder. No, there are some regulatory commissions. What are the commissions? National Commission for Indian System of Medicine, National Commission for Homeopathy, just like National Medical Commission, National Dental Commission. So commissions are there for the existing system of medical and healthcare, and there are two other specific Indian system of medicine, and for separately for homeopathy, national commissions are there. So these are the area where we can work for exploring the advantages and the rich knowledge of this area of ethnosciences. And my topic is restricted to ethnoveterinary sciences. Now, you see the history of ethnoveterinary practices, ancient origin. This is ancient origin. Herbal remedies are mentioned to use for animals in ancient time, from time immemorial. This is being used in India, China, Africa, and there is a record that 400 years old record is available in Sri Lanka that the herbal medicines were used at that time. And there is a cultural evidence also. Cultural evidence means in Arthashastra, ancient Indian text, it is mentioned that the herbal care is being taken for the elephants, for the horses, for the cows, and it is also, you all know, during the time of King Ashoka, the first veterinary hospital was established. So these are all known history in favor of these ethnoveterinary practices. And the historical context, what is the actual historical context? The indigenous communities, specific communities are closely connected with nature, and they learned from long-term experiences. They have deep knowledge of local plants, that is flora and fauna, and they use plants to treat the animal diseases. So historical context is there. It is localized. It is available in some pockets. Pockets in some areas where some communities are there. They are very much conversant with this ethno practices. Sorry. Now we have to shift to modern interest. Actually, in 1970s, 80s, the scientific study of traditional system began. And today, there is increasing research and validation. We want to do some researches to validate, yes, this leaf is used for this disorder. This leaf, what part of the leaf, what extract of the leaf, or the root, or the other part of the plant is being useful for curing the disorder. We have to know. We have to know, and we have to document for wider acceptance of the pupil and its use. If it is not being accepted widely, then we cannot propagate this Indian knowledge system. So research is needed, validation is needed, scientific documentation is needed, and it is being done in ICAR, Indian Council of Agriculture Research, a compendium of ITK in agriculture. Compendium of ITK in agriculture is already published many years ago. There is one project through which these ITKs of our country were collected, validated, and documented. It is available in the website. And just I have to conclude within say 5-10 minutes. You see, just I am giving some example regarding ethnoveterinary practices. So what plants or plant parts are being used? Commonly, the leaves of pomegranate, neem seed or neem leaves, guava leaves, ginger, kurchi, golden sour tree, black mustard, honey, millet. These are very frequently being used in the cure or the management of disease or disorder in animals. Very frequently being used. And just for example, I'm showing some examples here. FMD, this is called foot and mouth disease. It is a viral disease. It is a viral disease, and it affects foot as well as mouth at the same time. In case of cattle, it is a very common throughout the country, throughout the season. It is being seen with some more prevalence during the rainy season. And for curing, what is being used? That is millet bajra powder mixed with honey and smeared on the wound or the lesion. It gives some relief to the animal. It may not cure because it is a viral disease. When disease is after some time, it will be cured when the virus concentration will be less, but the lesion will be there, and the other bacteria or other organism may affect, creating another problem. To reduce that problem, if we use the honey and bajra smear, it will be helpful. It is reported in case of diarrhea, dysentery, the leaves of pomegranate, neem, guava, and ginger paste is being used. In case of digestive problem, the ginger and kurchi. In case of reproductive issues, black mustard give a very good result. For parasitic infestation, the neem oil is being used frequently. The neem extracts is being used in agriculture field also. Now, there are so many examples with indigenous knowledge system, traditional knowledge system, and these different parts of plants are being used in different forms. Now, the question is, how much of this leaf is to be used? What times of the day, 2 times or 3 times or 1 time to be given to a cow? Say a cow 300 kg, how much of pomegranate leaf, neem leaf, or guava leaf is needed to cure the diarrhea or dysentery? Here is the need of the research and validation. There are so many reports, this and that, but the research need, we cannot ignore research and validation. And this is the target of the Ministry of Ayush, where we can work together. And you see, there are so many herbal medicines are being used by the veterinarians who are using the modern system of medicine along with this herbal medicine for immunity boosting, for developing, for increasing the hemoglobin, and so many purposes. These are being used, available in the market. So many companies are in this field, manufacturing. They have their R&D, research and development. This is not new. This ethnoveterinary practices is of ancient origin, but now we are thinking in a different angle with the help of the government. Government is also very much keen establishing the Ministry of Ayush, so many institutes, so many regulatory authority and their organizations through which we can develop this indigenous knowledge of our country. We can validate this, we can document this, we can use for the health and welfare of our animal. And those who are interested, here are some journals. You can publish your work: Journal of Ethnobiology, Journal of Ethnopharmacology, Traditional and Complementary Medicine, Traditional folk practices, ethnobotany research and applications, even frontiers in veterinary science. So many these ethnoveterinary practice field researches are being published. You can refer these journals. So many papers are being published. If you are interested, these are the this compendium type of publication, History and Future Prospect of Ethnoveterinary Medicine, published in 2020. Not very old. Ethnoveterinary Practices in India, a Review, 2010. Then Ethnoveterinary Practice, an Alternative Treatment Approach in Contemporary India. This is very striking, alternative treatment. This is published in 2018. Ethnoveterinary Medicine for Responsible Dairying. You see, Indian Dairy Journal, Indian Journal of Dairy Science, it is published in 2020. In this way, so many papers are available. You can search from the relevant journals. With this, I'm concluding my lecture, wishing you for completing this course in a nice way. And I, again, taking this opportunity to thank the director of Meadow